What's up, Keisha?
What's good? What's good? What's good? How you doing today?
All right, I'm sleepy, but I'm here. How about
I
you?
feel you. I feel you. You see little money bags under my eyes. It's okay. I'm with you in the
Man,
same boat, but I'm
I must
here.
be a millionaire
Amen.
there because they heavy over here. But
Mm.
shoot, for anybody that's tuning in, welcome back to the Three Wise Men podcast. I'm Zach, and we
I'm
got
Keisha.
Keisha.
Yo,
We got
I'm a
her back
regular member
permanently,
then.
so for sure, for
Perm.
sure, and that's an honor too. So we're gonna run it with episode 9. Do men and women love differently? Falling back in love and dating multiple people. Is that where we going?
Multiple people? Man, listen.
We're gonna
Mm.
have to chop that up. We're gonna go from men and women loving differently, and then we're gonna go on from there because all of these can
This,
be jam packed by themselves.
absolutely. And, learning out, seeing, you know, what can turn somebody off. What will put somebody on that quote unquote chopping block to
Yeah,
saying,
yeah,
nah, this ain't my mate.
yeah. Everybody got their limits. Some know them,
Hmm.
some don't. So,
Right,
and then that'll tell, depending on what the relationship is and how it is. But
correct, correct.
let's start with the first question though. Do men and women love differently? Is there a difference?
Yes,
Okay, you say that with certainty. Why you
that's
say
I
that?
said that with I said that with certainty because personally, I've seen it on more than one occasion, not only from a family perspective, but my male friends.
Okay.
I've seen it, I've seen how there some will ride real hard for their girls and stuff like that. They're let me not say their girls, they're significant others.
Okay.
For instance, like I could definitely use this as an example. Like like once again, I can use this for an example. I can use my brother as an example, and for the most part, he'll always be an example of mine because he's a big influence on my life. So,
Uh,
you know, seeing how like he's a certified level boy, honest to God, he loves hard. Just being real
yeah.
about it. He loves
Uh,
hard. And when I say hard, like he goes hard for his people. He goes hard for those who
so
yeah, he goes hard for those who he loves.
okay.
That's some person, somebody who he goes for, somebody who he thinks is, to be his ending, not only his beginning, but there's also his ending too. That's how
Okay.
he worked it.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah. If I had to relate to that, brother, I would say I love hard too. Uh,
mhm,
Anybody that I come to love, I
mhm.
go hard for them too. Like, I treat them like family. Um, all that good stuff. I mean, honestly, because you feel like your time is not wasted in investing in that person. You know what I mean?
100%.
But I'm gonna take it this way. I'm gonna get real with you. As a guy, as a man,
Uh-huh.
I personally have not fallen in love like that. Love at first sight. You know when they say a man knows, like a man should know, like early on who his woman to be. Have you heard that?
I I hear that more about females than I do about males, just being honest.
Okay, okay. I got somebody on my side. It sounds like okay. So have you met more men that were like, I'm not sure yet.
For the most part, yeah. That initial, if that is the case of them saying that, it's due to lust, and then eventually that part goes away. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah.
So
So,
what I hear and what I see, what I witness, it's more of, and forever, it's more of like, oh man, yeah, I could, I could, I, I'm terrible about it because I say it too. Like, oh yeah, I can see her on my arm. I can see that. All right, cool. Then they finally get to know the person, and guess what? They're like, man, yo, that's a nightmare.
yeah,
Inconsiderate. She says and that. She blah 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 blah. A B C D F and G. She got a lot of problems, but.
So
We'll see.
yeah, I mean, honestly, I
Mm,
think with a lot of men,
mm,
and this is where I think the difference between men and women are.
mm.
Men have a lot of priorities with falling in love and how they love because I think men love responsibly and women love emotionally. That
Fantasy.
makes sense. Women
I
are more
feel
they're more about the abstract. Yeah, yeah.
I feel
Man
they're
made
more fantasy wise. Yeah, you know,
yeah,
Prince Charming type ish. You know what I mean?
for sure. So yeah. That I'm with my girl right now and
Hmm.
I'm pretty sure I'm gonna marry her. You know, that's how tight we got it. But it
Oh,
was a long journey to get to that point because
right.
it was a lot of touch and go. We were both
Mm,
young at that. We met in college,
mm.
so
Okay.
lot of confused feelings. A lot of still trying to see what's out there
Hmm.
and deciding if you want to even settle down or even start that journey. You know what I mean?
100%. Yeah.
For sure. So for a man in his early 20s, you're gonna get a lot of confusion in my mind and in my heart and from my experience. I yeah, that's how I feel about that.
Oh
And
yeah.
I think for women, in my opinion, they
Mhm.
are sure about their idea of love until they come across a man that they fall hard for, and they give them that dose of reality.
Mhm.
That's how I feel about it.
Yeah.
Now,
Now, when you
what you
say
think
that
on
though,
that?
well, when you say that dose of reality, what you know, elaborate that for me real quick. When you say that dose of
They
reality.
challenge the idea of love. They challenge what love is and what it takes.
Hmm.
They, in other words, it ain't all Disneyland. It ain't no Disney movie.
Gotcha.
Okay,
Is it
we got a
possible to
question right
learn?
here though. Is
Is
it
it possible to
possible?
learn? Go ahead. Go ahead. Well, you're driving. I'm not. Is it possible
Yeah,
to learn to love
yeah.
someone? Absolutely, it is possible to very so much learn to love somebody. What's more important is visual attraction or versus chemistry. Chemistry. I feel chemistry is off the chemistry can be your first instinct. You're not first instinct. You know your first what's it called? Your first interaction.
Okay,
Attraction can be the same as well too. Now when you learn to love someone, you can see the traits of someone that can be attractive. To hell with the physical, man, this person really loves me for me. This person, yeah, they may not look the best. They may not look the best, but looks can be changed.
yeah,
Looks can definitely be changed. Looks can be, if you got bad acne, oh, listen, I got this good skin. Skincare is a mother lover. Okay. Skincare. When you got somebody who
yeah,
takes care of your
yeah.
skin, and then you get with somebody, I happen to get with somebody who what's it called? Their skin is not the best, and I put them onto my skincare routine. Yo, you come out
Uh,
looking better than me. That's crazy. You glowing harder than me. What's up? What's going on there? You know what I mean? But it's it. I mean, it all circles around each other and it all depends on said person. Like if that person is a shallow person, or somebody who's shallow, and I hate to use that, but I mean again, Shallow Hal was a movie for a reason. You got somebody who's shallow who only looks towards the looks of somebody to hell with shallow. Boomerang. What did Eddie Murphy do? Well, he used to check people's feet, right? He used to after he done
uh,
took shorties down, he would check their feet. Their feet was looking like then guess what? He like, oh nah, I gotta get up out of here. Oh no. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah,
that's some real superficial, some real superficial and shallow stuff. It really all just depends on how that person is. If I could love you for you and you could love
Yeah.
me for me, and we can go ahead and coincide and we work well together, we were able to establish not just a boundary. I feel if we're able to establish an equal balance from one another, like
Okay.
somebody's good at this. If like Zach, for instance, if you're good at handling the bills and your lady, she's good at you know shopping. You're good at handling the business. She's good at, grocery shopping. All right, cool. You
All
guys
right.
have you're good at handling money. I should say that. And she's good when it comes to shopping, grocery shopping, for instance. She finds the best deal. She finds this. She finds that. That's a compromise right there. That's not a compromise. That's a compliment to it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And there's certain things that goes on that, in my opinion, from how I feel and what I've seen, there's big compromises when it comes to that. There's big things, and shoot, it could be the initial attraction all on its own. Like, damn, man, this person really got their shit together. That's what's up.
Okay. So, I see what you're saying about that. Uh, and I agree with a lot of that.
Hmm.
And up until recently, I'm saying the past 5 years,
Hmm.
I realized just how important looks are in a relationship and, establishing things with another person.
Hmm.
In other words, first impressions can be very impactful on how the relationship goes on from there. So now
100%.
when I'm looking at somebody, I'm meeting somebody.
Hmm.
The first thing you got to go by is what you see, the aesthetics. If
100%. Yeah,
you ain't really feeling that, that may turn you off real quick to that person.
I get that. I definitely get that.
Other parts. Yeah, yeah. Before you even open your mouth,
Hmm.
what do we have to go by? What we see.
What do we see, honestly? Yeah.
So
What we see,
yes, so
how hey, my silly behind. I look at how people. I start from the feet up. I don't even start from the face down. I start from the feet up.
you know
I
what?
start.
Women check you. They check your shoes first.
Hmm.
See what them shoes looking like.
Okay, so
I said,
okay.
uh,
Let's
so
see what's
I make
going
sure my
on. Your
shoes
shoe.
clean. I don't care if I had them shoes for a while. Them
Who you
shoes better be
telling,
clean.
baby?
I
Say it with me now. Say it with me now.
don't care if they work shoes. Get that toothbrush and get the cleaning.
Oh shoot! You'll be ashamed of me for my work shoes. I ain't gonna lie to you.
But yeah,
That love dingy. That's just a little dingy.
but yeah,
But guess what?
presentation is important to me. Like
Uh,
that lets you know how much you care about your image. That's part of
mhm.
your image to me. And
It absolutely how
you
you
can
carry
tell,
yourself.
like, the more you get to know somebody, if image is all that matters to them, that's after they start talking and opening they mouth and stuff. But
Hmm.
yeah. Physical appearance is important because that's a window to see. That's an introduction to get to know them more. When you see that they look pleasant,
Hmm.
then you dig a little deeper and see if that, it's the fruit is true, fruit is sweet.
Hmm.
So that's how I feel about that. Um,
That's why I be just
kind of
how I
like
be
window
just
shopping.
sometimes.
Before you can go in the store, you see what's in the window.
Absolutely. See if you don't mind. See if I'm gonna walk by behind this side. Let me
For
see. Let me
sure, it's
see.
just worth your time.
We got a question real quick. What differences, if any, do you notice about the younger generation ways of dating versus your own? Man, boy,
Uh,
they hop into it.
it- it's so quick, ain't it?
Yeah, they hop
It's
into
quick. People value their time, which I understand and I agree with.
it.
But
Hmm.
I feel like they're getting so hasty and
They do. They absolutely do.
like what's that game they got now? The little dating show type. It's like a balloon popping thing.
I think it's just called that balloon pop. I think so.
Balloon pop.
Pop the balloon
Hey,
for love and all that shit. Boy, I can't. You pop. Listen, I walk in there. Anybody pop the balloon, bitch, I'm walking the fuck back out. It's no.
uh-huh.
what's the what's the purpose? Like that's crazy.
I'm saying,
I can't get to know you. You can listen. It is so, and I mean this. I say this wholeheartedly, and I say it with my chest.
uh,
The ways how it used to be versus how it is now, nobody can really spit game. We talk about Riz. You don't really got Riz. You want to know why? Because you need to go on YouTube, a dating show, to go ahead. Riz is where you can handle your shit on your own.
uh-huh.
You could look somebody in the eye, make shorty blush, make her laugh. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
That's Riz. That's that. You can go ahead. You you that HNIC. You that head nigga in charge. You feel me? Or the
That's
HBIC, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like it really all just kind of depends on that. I mean, I'm not going on no dating show. I don't like that. I mean, I ain't gonna cap. They used to have dating shows. They had the dating shows back in the day. You know what I'm saying? They had
uh-huh.
them, but I feel like all of that was just for fun. They're
Yeah.
actually serious. They're actually serious about this now.
Oh yeah, they ain't playing.
Balloon
They
pop,
are not playing.
pop the balloon. They got all versions of it, bro. They got
I,
versions of they got the pop the balloon, all variations, straight, gay, lesbian, whatever. They got the 20 versus 1, meaning you got, either it could be used that,
oh
and
yeah.
20 other females can be lined up, and so on and so forth, vice versa. It'd be 20 dudes lined up for one female, and she'll either give them the green light, or she acts them out, or what I'm saying. And they got to
Uh,
be able to keep that person's attention. Everybody's attention span is this big. So, and I made this big. Everybody's attention span is
mhm,
real small.
for sure. Yeah, it's
You
all
can't catch my
toxic
eye.
in my
If you
opinion.
can't, absolutely, absolutely,
It
because I'm
is.
not getting this is yeah, I'm not getting. I have to know. I'm getting to know the facts of you. I'm not getting to know you.
Uh-huh.
You're explaining yourself to me before I
Exactly.
even get to really know you. I do this because of this and that, da. I gotta defend myself before I can even
Uh-huh.
let you know my last name. But that's just crazy to me. I
Right,
can't
right.
do it. I can't do
I think
it. Mm-mm.
I think shows like that and dating experiences like that really take away from the the organic feel of dating and getting to know somebody. I mean,
Yes, sir.
you're basically programming yourself to just look for red flags and just cut out. You know what I mean?
100%.
To an extent, you should look for red flags and stuff like that. But if you don't give that person time to explain themselves, well, what's the point? You
Mm-hmm.
you look at something, you looking for something that's good on paper. And you
100%.
should
Yeah.
know by now, everything that looks good on paper ain't actually
It's a good on, but it's not actually good.
it
No,
ain't, it
never.
ain't what it is. So
100%, man. This is why, like,
yeah,
it's crazy. It's crazy that you say that. This that type of experience. Did you know they still do speed dating? Did you know that?
I believe it. I believe it.
I only recently found out because it came up on my Facebook. I was a little appalled. I was a
Uh,
little appalled. I was like, yo, I ain't lonely, man. Watch out.
that, that
So
algorithm
this is
done
what I
heard
said.
something.
What hurt my damn feelings? I said I'm not
Oh
lonely.
boy.
Leave me alone. I am involved. Leave me alone. What's going on,
Oh
child?
man. But he always
But
listening, so
okay, so damn nosy.
yeah. Would you do speed dating?
I've never done it, so I wouldn't really. I'd probably be okay with it, but
Okay.
I've never done it before. I thought about it. My homegirl was talking to me about it, and she was like, "Would you consider doing a speed dating?" Da, 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 da. I was like, I don't know. Same as like I don't know. I've never done it before. I
Yeah,
don't like
it
to be.
sounds
I don't
exciting.
like to be. I don't want to. I don't like to be rushed to get to know somebody.
Okay, I
I don't
got
like
you.
it.
Yeah, yeah,
I don't like it. I like to get to know you on my time. And when I say my
for
time,
sure.
I do mean my time. My time is your time. Exactly. My time and your time. You know, I feel okay enough to go ahead and exchange numbers with you for us to
Yeah,
go ahead and start, doing this. I got two
uh-huh.
phones for a reason.
For sure. Man.
I
Yeah,
got two
I'm
phones
with
for a
you.
reason. You know,
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm with you on that. Like, I wouldn't mind doing like if I was single, I would try speed dating, but I wouldn't take it seriously because I'm
Mhm.
like, it's not much merit to it in my mind. I've never done speed dating before.
Yeah.
I only
Yeah.
know what from what I've seen on TV shows and all that. But
Mhm.
something about
That is it.
something about presenting yourself on the fly sounds fun to me.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Like I gotta give you the best 2 minutes of myself.
That that and I want to
if
catch I
if
want to
if
catch you slipping within them
you
3 to
feel
5 minutes. I want you to
me.
say something wrong just so I can jump on you. You know what I mean?
Is that yeah? Like, what you
Then I
mean?
can
What you got
lead a
going on?
table. Yeah. Next one.
And next, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'll probably speed you up just to catch you
But
tripping. Man, yeah, that'd be fun though.
okay, say that, say that,
And
say
don't
that.
let
Like
me host it now.
I mean,
I already consider myself a guru now. Because where we work at, I
you
don't
get
pair two, 3 people together. And
really
let me see. Yeah, one couple still together, and another couple finna
okay.
get married in October.
No, that's what's
Yeah,
up. Exactly.
yeah.
Hey, okay, okay,
So,
okay. I get you.
uh,
Cut it out.
so it done went to my head now.
Cut it
But
out.
going back to
I
the
got your head big.
yeah,
Go ahead.
look. Going back to the generations though. I'm Gen. What am I? Gen Z. I'm at like the
I don't
very
know
front of Gen Z.
what year were you born? Because I'm a millennial.
97,
So
97.
97.
Uh, you probably a
Um,
millennial.
I'm 88.
Okay. Yeah, I think you're a
I'm 88.
millennial.
I'm a millennial. I've been through all millennials. I've been through all the trials, all the tribulations. Growing up,
Okay,
yeah, I
okay.
done seen some shit.
Yeah. So I think I'm
So
right
so yeah,
behind you
you're yeah.
for
Oh,
sure.
you
But
Gen Z?
and
You was
even
97?
even
Mm.
yeah, 97.
Oh, you a baby.
What? Look, as time goes along, anything past 2000 is babyish.
Got
We
it. I
got
got
another
you.
question though. How has
Oh, what's up?
technology and social media affected the way
Social
people
media.
date? And is it harder to approach people now? Woo. Okay.
I don't find it hard to approach people because I always approach people,
Okay.
even with technology. I don't find it hard.
Okay.
That's just being honest. My problem is I need to keep the initial attraction. You're not going
Uh-huh.
how you doing. You're not going you're not going WYD me to death. It's either we're going to talk or we're not. This is why I
Yeah.
am. This is why I'm a millennial because I like
Yeah.
face-to-face interaction. I like to be able to sit and talk to you. If I cannot sit down and talk to you, I can talk to you over this good old platform of a phone that we have, FaceTime.
Uh-huh. Too
I
many
can
people
talk to you.
claiming they got game. They on, they the one. No, no, because if we looking every one of them people's texts and DMs, dry conversations all the way through. Dry.
All the fucking way through. Exactly. And if
Yeah,
I
a
feel like
bunch of
I'm
them.
not getting the type of conversation with you, I mean, I
Yeah.
done had shorties do this to me too, but that's because I probably wasn't interested like that. You know,
Uh-huh.
they'll go ahead and they'll call me like, dang, like you don't want to talk to me right now. You don't want to do this. You don't want to do that. And I'm like, oh no, I've been busy. I reciprocate the same energy of what I'm giving.
Uh-huh. I'm with you
So
on that one.
yes, yeah. So yeah, technology has definitely ruined the younger. generation on meeting people and being able to approach and being able to actually date. 100% they have, because they don't have that interaction anymore. They don't face the rejection. If somebody, the conversation gets dry, what do? They ghost.
Uh-huh.
They ain't
Okay.
got the balls to be like, nah, sorry, I can't talk to you no more. Or if they do,
Yeah.
they mad rude about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Craziness, but
Okay. I'm gonna piggyback off that. I think
yeah.
technology has enhanced dating experiences for people, especially people in long distance or who haven't met in person yet.
Hmm.
It enhances, it can help, but also I feel like it can hurt you really in the long run
Right.
because let's say you dating somebody
Hmm.
online
Hmm.
and you got all this technology at your disposal. Let's put in AI now. You can act like you over in Dubai somewhere like that.
You on your toilet?
This AI is getting crazy.
Yeah, I
Niggas
know.
act, niggas would be on the moon right now. You know what I mean? So it only delays the reality when you really
Hmm.
got to come face to face with that person.
Hmm.
Unless you plan on catfishing for the rest of your life,
That's
it's
that's a
it's like
crazy
that.
thing to
So
do.
yeah, yeah. Same way people like to talk, they talk online because they feel like they safe behind their computer or whatever device they're using. Same
Hmm.
thing with dating. You can put up any facade that you want
100%.
until you meet that person in person. And
100%.
so, and also with technology and texting and stuff like that, people have more time to reply. They can really think about stuff. If you meeting somebody at a coffee shop or something like that, somebody
Hmm.
asks you a question, you can't just sit there and think about it. Especially
Why
if it's
not?
like a first date. It's
Why not? I do.
it's for
I'm
the
like,
people who want
damn.
quick.
Or a quick
Okay,
response.
like it's like this. Somebody asked, "What's your credit score?"
I'm not telling you that.
I feel like yeah, I feel like you got it
You ain't
together,
about to
Christian.
get me on my credit score. Get out of here. What's
Yeah.
your credit score?
Okay.
Okay,
Look.
I'm gonna tell you, it's in good standing. You want a
Okay.
number? Oh, I
Look.
can't give you
So in person at this coffee shop or wherever y'all at on this first date, somebody
that.
asks you that,
Hmm.
you you probably take it aback. You what they're seeing is your reaction to that question.
Hmm.
Now, let's say y'all are texting. Somebody asks what your credit score is. You can
Hmm.
have any reaction. You could cuss them out or however you want. They won't know. All they getting is the reply that you get after you come back to yourself.
True that.
Okay?
True.
So technology shields and blocks a lot of the rawness of a relationship, the realness.
I
And
mean,
that kind of blocks, I feel like our
the human
nature, our
interaction,
ability, yeah,
the
our
human
need to be
interaction.
around somebody. Like for me, there's a lot of stuff I can pick up on from afar, but I
Hmm.
got to be around you and see you and observe you and see how you move in different situations.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? Um, when it comes to relationships and stuff, a lot of my friends was talking about, how well the relationship is going, and that's how they made that decision. And me, in my opinion, I'm like, how the worst moments go? Like when y'all really pressed against the wall. How do y'all work together then? That's
Hmm.
how I judge a relationship.
Yeah.
How you work through
How does one behave when they're happy, mad? When they're mad. When you get
for
them mad,
sure.
like do they stop doing their part? So suppose y'all live together, or
Yeah.
you have talks about living together. You know what I'm
Uh-huh.
saying? Does
Yeah,
this
you gotta
person stop doing
discuss.
their part?
For sure.
If I'm sick, you gonna help take care of me, or you gonna do what?
Uh-huh.
You gonna leave me to die? Oh my God.
Right, right, right. Y'all better
Yeah.
discuss some non negotiables, what you ain't gonna do and what you ain't gonna put up with those
100%.
conversations. Cause that's where
Yeah.
them nasty, ugly, violent people come out. You know what I mean? All of that.
Yeah.
A lot of this starts for petty stuff. A lot of times,
Mhm. Real
petty
shit.
stuff, and stuff
Real
just
talk.
grows and grows because y'all ain't talk about or address the stuff that you should have handled ages back or at the beginning of the relationship.
Real
So,
talk.
yeah, it's real. And so, going back to my generation, Gen Z. Let me see. Let me see. We we started getting them phones and stuff. I don't care if it was roach phones, government phones, whatever. The Motorola's, all them. We were texting us something.
Yeah.
And so, and what
Yeah.
was them handles or the them handles people leave every text they do. You could leave a little handle at the end.
Oh,
Show don't do it no more.
yeah, no, no, no. I know what you're talking about, though. I know what you're talking about.
I was talking to one
Gee
chick,
Louise.
and she was still using that. And this, mind you, this was 2018, 2019. Still using it.
Hmm,
I said,
okay.
yeah, she using a burner phone or something. This, this, this can't be what we, this can't be what we doing now. And we, stuff like that throws me for a doozy because I'm all for a chick that's old school, old soul type thing.
Hmm.
I didn't know how to feel about that.
She's
Definitely didn't
stuck
know
in
how
the
to feel about
time.
that.
She's stuck in the
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
She's
I'm
stuck in
like,
the time. She, like you said, she's doing something she ain't supposed to be doing.
yeah, yeah. So I feel like that sheds light on a bigger thing, bigger conversation of what do you do when you come across uh characteristics or something about somebody that you don't know how to feel about.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? That can confuse you about how you should proceed with that person. And so as
I
a
feel.
man,
Go
okay,
ahead.
I'm listening.
No, no, go ahead. Go ahead. No, no. You said. Go ahead.
Okay.
As a man. Go ahead.
I don't even know where I'm going with it, but as a man, it could add more confusion. That's all I'm gonna say. Add more confusion. So
Right.
already confused with feelings. Uh about a
As
person.
okay. I would say okay. And as a female, um, it can add confusion to us as well. But
Okay.
as everything leads up to, and all the topics and everything that what we do talk to, everything leads down to communication. Me having to understand, me ask you, hey, why do you make that face
Mm.
when you are eating? You know, why do you why when you sit down you sit like this? Like somebody used to slap you in the back of your
Mm.
neck or something when you was a kid? Like what's going you be
That
scared to
bad
have your
posture.
neck open? Like
That bad
exactly,
posture.
you know what I'm saying? Like when you know, it all comes down to having to have that type of conversation. It's like, okay, listen, this what I don't know why you keep doing this, but this bothers the living hell out of me. Why do you do this? Like I've had, like for me, I had
Oh,
somebody ask me this question. I've had someone ask me this question. It's like, hey, every time you take a sip of soda, you do like this little burp sneeze type thing. Like what is that?
uh,
And you may not. I never really, realized it, but when I it's something it could be something subconscious. Maybe I can't have carbon. I maybe that, you know what I'm saying? It's just like it all
yeah.
comes down to a situation of such. Excuse me. So
Okay.
it's like, when you don't know if it's something that's just unconsciously done, you know, that
Uh-huh.
that happens. Do people overreact slash overanalyze red flags? No. A red flag is a red flag. I'm gonna notice. I'm gonna point out you see all this red I'm running right now. I'm gonna point out your red flag, and I'm gonna give you some time to go ahead, as you should give me some time to go ahead and reflect on my red flag. And if I continue to
Okay.
do that red flag situation, then you're just doing the shit on purpose because you just don't give a damn.
Okay, I get what you mean. Yeah,
That's
yeah.
my take.
I I stand
Yeah,
on that 50%.
that's my
Fifty
take.
percent.
Yeah,
The other half
that's
of
my
it for
take.
me is it depends on your perception of what red flags are. Like, for example, what you
Mm-hmm.
brought up earlier. Uh, let's say a man agrees with the 50-50 thing.
Mm-hmm.
A woman may say that's a red flag. Why she got to pay for something? You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? So I think it all
Absolutely.
depends on what you consider a red flag is, and don't compare what you see
It's a
from
red
another
flag after
person.
a red flag.
Oh man. Uh, in my opinion,
Yeah.
if I got it, I'm not gonna make you pay for nothing. You know what I mean? I'm old fashioned. I like to provide for my woman and stuff like that. Um, but I also don't stop her from, if she want to celebrate me or something like that. I've been trying to get
Mm-hmm.
that old mindset out my head. No, I'm still pay for it. If she want to do something for me, I let her do it because that's how she
Mm-hmm.
want to express herself.
Yeah.
And I told her, I'm like, you free, you here, baby. Like, you show me what you want, you show me what you got. Give and take.
Okay.
We both loving in this relationship, so and
I hear
it,
that.
that was one of the best decisions and things I could have said to her because I'm reaping the benefits from that as well in ways I didn't even know.
Mm-hmm.
She showing me her creativity, who she is through these acts of service. You know what I mean? And she a very
Mm-hmm.
thoughtful person, so
Absolutely.
I love that about her.
That's what's up.
So yeah,
That's awesome.
but going back to red flags, after confirming that they red flags, who's more so ready to call it quits, men or women? Who's
Neither.
quicker to leave a relationship?
Neither.
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 Okay. I
Because
heard recently that men were more willing to put up with stuff. I can't agree with that. I personally can't agree with that because I've seen more women put up with stuff. But what you see on social media now, women see one red flag, they out. I
so
feel
they
like
say.
it may be a generational thing. It could be a circumstantial thing. I don't know.
Listen,
What's your
I'm
thoughts
gonna
on it?
tell you something. My thought on that. I say neither because nobody wants to be alone.
Uh,
That's why I say neither. They put up with it. A
okay.
male and female, both men and women, they both put up with it. All right, that's just one red flag. If there's another, they always come up with that compromise for themselves. You know what I'm saying? That
Uh huh.
inner compromise. Nobody really things now, unless you got a woman who is scarred and scorned, and she was done absolute 100% dirty by men of men's.
Yeah,
um, I can see her leave like, oh, what you do? What? Ooh, huh?
hmm
Good night. She packing her stuff
that
in
part.
front of your face. You got to go. You know what I'm
Woo.
saying? She ain't gonna wait.
Yeah.
She ain't gonna wait till you at work. She ain't gonna wait till you at work. She ain't not gonna wait till you go to sleep or nothing like that. She gonna pack that stuff right in front of you, tell you, listen, you ain't listening to me, I'm out. I got to go. I'm sorry, I
Yeah.
can't do this. You're not listening to me. Da, da, da. I don't feel comfortable. I don't, so on and so forth. Um,
Okay.
and yeah, men put up, men, you can't be shoot. Men put up with a lot. Men put up with a
Yeah.
lot. I ain't even gonna cap. I ain't even gonna
Okay.
cap.
For sure. I
Women
think it
put
all
up with a
depends on
lot
that
too.
individual person. Yeah. Whether or not they believe it's
Hmm.
worth it or whatever they
Hmm.
holding on to in that relationship. Because it's a lot of
Hmm.
people with broken hearts, trauma. They don't have the courage to leave those relationships. Or that
Hmm.
one little thing that they like from that relationship, they can be fine with it. And they can just ignore the
Hmm.
rest of it. You know what I mean? So
That's
I
toxic
think
on
it
its own
depends on
because
the
you're
person.
gonna end up. Yeah, that's toxic on its own. Because goddamn, you
Yeah,
when you do leave that relationship, you ain't gonna know what to do. Why? Because you just like
I'm
that one
saying,
little thing.
yeah,
That's it. You done
they just
lost
like
yourself
that
and
one
all.
little thing.
That's
Yeah,
it. You held on to that one little thing. Now On the next person, that they do that one little thing that I'm like, that could set you off.
Uh-huh. Yeah. And you missing out on a whole lot of the relationship. You probably
Mhm.
functioning off maybe 5% of what that relationship could be.
Mhm.
And some people are fine with that, I guess. They can sustain themselves with that.
So
So I don't know. I don't know about that.
it's not
But
healthy though. It's not healthy
yeah.
though. That's just not healthy. I
Mm,
tell you what, man.
okay.
Shit, me and who I am currently talking to.
um, Okay.
Shit,
In an age where
in the age where
people give ick and the victim mentality is overused, what can someone do to increase their chances of falling or finding love? Mm.
fucking grow up.
Ooh, say it again. Say it again.
fucking fucking grow up. Jesus Christmas.
Exactly.
You talking about that just gives
Come
me the
on.
ick. Chill out. Tell him
Yeah,
chill out.
like come on now. And that's why I
Chill
say
out.
figure out what your negotiables and non-negotiables are. What can you put up with? Because chances are, when
But
you fall in love, you're gonna come. You're gonna come to that crossroads. You're gonna have that issue. You're gonna be
hmm
questioning what your icks were and what you
hmm
know what I mean. Oh, I hate
hmm
when he do this, but I love that. You know what I mean. I hate when she says this.
Yeah.
But I still love that woman. You know what I mean. So
hmm
mm, the
Do
lines
your
get
your
blurred.
good absolutely
The
do
lines
your
get
good traits
blurred. Yeah,
overweigh your bad traits? Are your
for
bad
sure.
traits able to be are your they're not let me not say bad traits, are your not so great traits able
Uh huh.
to be, turned into rehabilitated if you use that term. Um,
Yeah.
are you able to be are you able to, you know, be a cohesive unit?
Yeah.
Can we do that?
Yeah. That part. I mean, people just gotta do a reality check, check in with themselves, and
Hmm.
figure out what's wrong with you first. Just
Figure it
why
out.
does that bother you? Why does
Hmm.
that ick you? You know what I mean? Why does that give you
Exactly.
the ick? And I think that requires some therapy. 'Cause when you trace them little ticks or whatever that you got,
Hmm.
you probably gonna find yourself going all the way back to childhood or something like that.
Of course.
Yeah.
Me as a millennial, I ain't even gonna sit there and say I got childhood trauma. I don't. I had a great childhood, and I ain't gonna sit there and lie to you. And I ain't gonna act like I did. I didn't have a good childhood. I have a little bit of trauma, but I was more sheltered as a kid. So there was a lot of
Okay.
things that I didn't know. You know,
Okay.
growing up and going into my adolescence, going from an adolescent to a young adult to an actual adult. There were certain things that I just wasn't aware of.
Mhm.
And for instance, like how we spoke on the last podcast, bringing up boundaries, stuff like that. Like that wasn't big. It was never really a big talk. But my parents, as far as I know, they worked on their boundaries with one another. If I'm to look back on it, but it wasn't with each other. It was with their siblings. It was with their job. It was with their friends, but not towards mother and father. Husband and wife, mother and father. Um,
Yeah. Yeah.
that wasn't that. I don't feel like that was taught to us as kids.
Yeah.
And hey, it is what it is. It's I mean, better late than never to not know what your boundaries are,
Okay.
not knowing what you want to put up with, what you can't put up with when it comes down to you, and how are you in a relationship. Like me, I am 50-50 in a relationship. And when I say 50-50, I am 50% in, I am 50% out. Until you give me a reason to put more of myself inside of that relationship, which that's probably terrible. Right?
Uh huh.
That is probably terrible to really sit here and say this on a live podcast, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
It is what it is at that point in time. But
I
this is something that I'm learning about myself. I already kind of knew it, but to really put it into perspective as to, why one person is, you know, why the longevity of your relationship only lasts X amount of time.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? What you got for us, Fat? Throw another one at us. Pow.
Well, okay. But all right. Let's say you're in the dating field, dating pool,
Mhm,
and you come
mhm,
across somebody who is talking to multiple people.
mhm.
That a turn off for you, or can you understand it?
I understand it.
You
It
understand it?
used to
Okay.
be it used to be a turn off until we decided to be exclusive ourselves. If I don't stand up, and take the initiative to let my presence be known within that for in order for you as the person who I'm trying to court,
Mhm.
tell them other ones, hey, listen, I'm about to stick with this one right here because
Yeah,
you
for
know,
sure.
if I don't give you that satisfaction, I can't even call it satisfaction, but if I don't give you that comfort to be able to do that, I
Yeah.
and especially if having to hear that, oh, well, shit, you're not even all the way in, you're not even all the way in yourself. It's like, okay, well, you're not even all the way in. You talking to Tom, Dick, and Harry, along with having to talk to me. Up, Zach, you froze. It's okay. Man, anyways,
Am I back?
yeah, you back, you back, you back.
All right. Cool. Cool. My fault. All right.
You good.
Yeah, I get what you're saying though.
Yeah, yeah, like I
All
said,
right.
give into that.
Yeah, I think I'm on. I think my story kind of like yours too in that respect, because
Mm,
I'm like, hold on. I'm trying to take this serious. Are you not taking this
mm,
serious? You got niggas in your back pocket type stuff, or
exactly.
that's how I saw it. I'm like, but I guess you got to be real about it.
Hmm.
You can't put all your eggs in one basket.
I'm not supposed to.
It depends
I
on.
remember the. Ooh, ooh, that's a can of worms. I ain't trying to open up. I ain't say that right now, Zach. Ooh, Jesus Christ. I open up the can of worms, boy. You might see me
I don't
pull up
mind
in the
like
trash.
when I was dating.
Yeah.
I don't mind if a woman is like if we're dating and stuff. No, no. Let me see. Like dating in the early stages, and trying to figure it out. We're not exclusive yet. None of that.
Hmm.
I don't mind
Hmm.
if a woman is dating, but I do mind how far she takes it with those other relationships. You know what I mean?
100%.
Yeah,
100%.
like it
Taking it
shouldn't
to the
pass a
next level. Facts.
certain level of comfortability, uh, intimacy, all of that.
Hmm.
That's how I feel about it, because that's how you catch your STD nowadays. You know what I
Baby,
mean?
I
If
I ain't got
somebody
time
testing the
for the
waters.
square or the triangle or nothing. I don't need that. I don't need the shape of STD, STI. I don't need the shape
I
of
was
it. I'm sorry.
saying, yeah, that stuff's serious. Even now, I don't care what medicine they got. I don't want that on my track record.
I don't want that on nothing. I don't want nobody looking back at me and telling me, "Oh, I remember when you who?" They be
Uh-huh.
like, "Who?
Uh-huh.
Not me, baby. Out your
Yeah.
mind."
It's wild now. So the older I get, the more I like a woman who sets boundaries early.
Hmm.
And I'm
Hmm.
starting to like modesty now. I like
Absolutely.
to see modesty or modest women. Uh
Hmm.
you ain't gotta show me you got it, because chances are I can see right up under it. You know what I mean? My imagination works just fine. But
Yeah. Tell me
you ain't
about
gotta say, hey, look at me, that type of stuff. It's a time and place for
it.
that. But
Absolutely.
I'm looking for other things right now. What's your mind saying right now? What you think
Hmm.
about when you off to yourself? What you do in your idle time? That stuff, because that stuff matters.
That stuff do matter. That's a big fact. That's of course. What you do in your idle time, baby? That's like what you do when you at home? Huh? You be on your couch. You lay in the bed
Yeah,
all day. You be cooking. You be cleaning. What you cook? Oh, what you cooking? Ooh, I like that.
Uh-huh.
That's nice.
Please cook, please. That's a rare trait now. It's becoming less and less common. Um, and
I'ma
don't
say
tell
it.
me what you.
I have been blessed to always find a female who cooks.
Ah,
I let me not jinx myself, please. Let it keep let it. All right, keep blessing me. Thank
yeah,
you.
I say my girl, even she ain't the best cook, but she's a foodie, and that works for her.
She's a
It
foodie.
motivates her to find recipes and stuff. So I'm like, okay, cool.
Let me see, what is one piece of game that you can put others on that may decrease their chances of getting cheated on?
Ooh,
Be honest, okay? Be
honesty,
honest.
yes, yes, be
Honesty,
honest.
honesty is ugly, but you will always be respected and not cheated on if you are honest.
Uh,
If you are honest about anything, if you are true
right.
to self. If you that's the biggest piece of game, unless you want some other type of game to get you not cheated on. 'Cause in order
Uh-huh.
for you not to get cheated on, you got to be up that person. You gotta be, constantly on that
Yeah,
person. And when I say on that person, I mean you got some people who like you to be on they like in their skin.
yeah.
And what you doing? What you doing? I'm coming over. Oh, now you ain't talking to that person. You ain't doing this. You ain't doing that. Da, da, da. I'm not that type of person. Okay, I ain't got
I'm
time
with
for
you all the way.
that.
Niggas get
I
cut for
ain't,
less. So,
please.
and which is real, like, don't cross none of these females out here, because chances are they might have some Geechee in them. Stay away from the red sauce. Don't eat no spaghetti, all that. None of
Don't
that.
eat no, don't eat no biscuit, please.
For
It's
sure.
nasty.
Yeah,
That's why
that's some
I
good
eat
advice right
spaghetti
there.
from home. Anybody say, "Oh, I'll make some spaghetti." Oh, that's what's up. Oh,
I don't
okay.
even make
You
spaghetti.
tell me
That's
how it
how scared
tastes.
I am. I don't care if I made it. I'm scared. Uh-uh.
I done
Magic
put the
touch
root
what I
on
can't
you.
see. Magic touch what I can't see. So I'm like, better to play it safe.
Match.
But that's some good advice. That's real advice. Just,
Yeah.
just being real, being honest, communicate, and
Mhm.
have your priorities straight. Don't waste nobody's
Yeah.
time.
Don't waste nobody's time. That's a big thing. If you know
Yeah.
attraction, wise, if you know physically attraction, physically, I said it right. Yeah, physical attraction. You're not gonna it's not there. Be honest about it. Trust me, that'll go so far in the long run. Like, listen,
Uh-huh.
it's not what I thought it was. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I wasted any of your time. I don't want to take this any further. So on and so forth. Blah blah blah. Whatever.
Okay.
Hey,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It goes a long way. It really and
for
truly
sure.
does.
Yeah. And don't rush relationships. You want to be
Mm,
organic with it. If you unsure
mm,
about some things, don't be so quick to say yay or nay.
mm.
Time will reveal all things, uh, from my experience. So just keep giving it your best, and the results gonna show sooner or later. Um, you can
More
say no
likely
to the
to
love
show
of your life.
you who knows how many times you know what, I ain't even gonna sit there and say that, bro. I probably have said no.
Cause I
I
feel like you got lots of stories. We yeah, we
no,
might have to
no, no.
hear some of
I
that.
just
We,
I have I got a lot of situations. That's what I
okay,
have. My story
okay.
is from the situation and situationships that I've been into. Like I had
That's
one
that
chick I
part.
was talking to, bro. I had one chick I was talking to. I ain't gonna cap. Like, you know, she was cool. She was real cool. She was real cool. Real adamant on. I met her on Facebook dating. Yeah, I do that. Okay.
Okay. How is that,
Because
by the way? Is that
some
cool?
Facebook that is, man, it's like Plenty of Fish. You ever been on Plenty of Fish?
Yeah. I
POF?
had a friend that was on it. So that's how I got familiar with it back in college. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I think it's like POF. Just it just has a Facebook logo. That's it. Everybody's still putting up their pictures and everything. It's just crazy. It's, everybody got their crazy logos and not logos, they crazy sayings and also, just catching out, trying to be the person that catches somebody's eye. You know what I'm saying? But
Okay. So this is a good question right here.
which hurts more, losing love you had or never getting the love you wanted? Ooh, shoot.
Woo.
That's
Probably.
true.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna say this. Probably losing love you had. No, no, that's hard to say.
Uh, how do you feel?
It's
That got to be your truth because that's the first thing you went for. I immediately, for me, the second one stopped for me. Never getting the love that you wanted, but if you never get the love that you want, that's bad.
I think that might hurt worse because when losing the love you had, it depends on what you
Suppose
mean
that
by
wasn't
lose.
that
Did the
wasn't
person die? Are you a widow?
exactly.
Did you mess it up? Did she mess it up?
Was it
That type of thing.
were they not good? Were they not good for you, and they had to go?
Uh huh. Shoot, is that still love? If they want no
So
good for you?
it's still, I mean, it's a love. It's a love. You love that person.
Toxic
Losing
love. That
love
might
that
be
you
what it
had,
is.
actually.
Oh,
Yeah, losing love that you
okay.
had, exactly. Love that you
Okay.
had the love that you had, whether it was your love, whether if somebody outside looking in can see that it wasn't that good of a love, you know, m- parents and friends they'll always tell you, man, that person ain't love you like that, da, 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 or whatever, whatever,
Yeah.
whatever. But I feel,
So
if you lost that, some people really, what's it called? That's Stockholm syndrome and shit like that. You know,
yeah. Yeah.
when
Yeah.
you love your abuser or however you want to say it. You know what I mean?
Woo.
Yeah,
Okay.
come on. Yeah,
That's
come on
twisted.
now. That's that losing love that you never had. That should have hurt you.
Yeah.
That'll
Okay.
hurt you. But
Yeah.
I feel never getting the love that you wanted will hurt even more, especially if how you feel you want how you see yourself being loved and you constantly try to tell somebody how to reciprocate that to you. You give it to them but they can't give it to you
Okay.
because
I like that. I
it's
can
not
accept that.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
it's not what they can do.
I
If
feel you.
if you never find that, boy, that's rough. That's rough.
Sadly, I think more people have experienced the second part
Hmm.
because people end up settling, and some
uh,
people realize what it takes to find that type of love and sustain that love, and they feel like they
100%.
don't measure up to it. So it's sad, honestly.
Yeah, looking at how you've loved in the past, who you choose, how you showed up, and what you expected, do you think they've been the partner you've always wanted to have? Why or why not?
Mm.
Who you choose, how you showed up, and what you expected. Do you think you've been the partner you or no? I haven't. I have to tell you that right now. I haven't been, and I know this
Oh,
for a fact. I Because I wasn't doing it. I don't feel I was doing it for myself. I think I was doing it because I didn't want to be alone.
okay,
And you put up with certain things. Um, yeah, you put
okay.
up with certain things to appease. I'm a people pleaser. For as unfriendly as my behind is. Is that I ain't friendly. I ain't friendly at all. At
Yeah,
all. I tell you,
yeah.
it's sucks. It sucks. It
Well,
really and truly
you
does
you
suck.
always come off as friendly to me. Like I feel like we
Hmm.
understood each other like early on.
Yeah.
So it's like here. So we were cool. Now anybody else, yeah,
Yeah.
you probably you probably
Exactly.
didn't
I
understand.
ain't smiling.
Yeah,
What's up? What you need? Oh yeah, you go over there. Da, 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 da. You good? All right, let me go back to my comments. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
I'll
I
be
just thought you were being
straight
professional.
to the point. And
Yeah,
I'm just not friendly. Professional. Well, you know what? I can take that too, but for being
Yeah.
professional and not, I could be professional and friendly. I can't be friendly
Okay.
because the way how these females behave, hell no,
Um. Okay.
hell no, man. Shoot, this
Yeah.
one at the job now. I I don't understand it. Like I am unfriendly on purpose. I mean, yo, get out my way, Sade, move. You
Woo.
know what I'm saying? Like I gotta
Um.
tell them. I gotta be a complete ass. It is what
Working.
it
Working.
is. And they still don't get the point. And they still don't get the point.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna
You know
say
what I
this
mean?
to get my piece out real quick. To answer that
For sure.
question,
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to counter it a little bit based on how I feel. Cause dang, what was the question? Can we pull that back up?
I got you. I pull
I
up
feel
for
like
it.
that was a loaded
Oh,
question. All right. Okay. Do you think you've been the partner you've always wanted to have? Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So I made a mistake in thinking my partner wanted what I wanted. When you generally you want to be respected, of course. You want somebody that may be funny or a deep thinker or got that Shakespearean tongue. You know what I mean? But when you
mm,
go down to the details and stuff, it really matters. It really starts to you splitting hairs. You things are drastically different when you go down to the details. And so
hmm
I was like, when I did things for my woman, I was like, she should be appreciative of this. I would love this. For example, gift giving.
mm, mm.
I bought my girl a Tase gun as a gift. And I asked her a question. I said, hey
You
girl,
will use this?
yeah, I said, look, I said, if I bought you a Tase gun, would you use it? She said, yeah, yeah, I use it. I said, okay. She thought I was playing. About a month later, I got a Tase gun. That thing cost me about $400. She told us, this is okay. And she's like, what else you got me? I said, this thing right here. I got you the holster. She was like, no, this ain't it. No. It took me a second. I was like, part of me knew. I was like, I'm testing her with this because this ain't exactly romantic. But I'm showing
Right.
her I care about her safety as a man,
Mm-hmm.
man's perspective.
Mm-hmm.
It that situation right there made me reevaluate everything else that I thought was good for her and and reevaluated if I was really a good partner, if I was really as spot on as I
Mm-hmm.
thought. So that brought about
Right.
more interesting and well needed conversations between her and I. And so
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that type of thing. And we've been better ever since.
That's what's up.
So,
I like
for
that. I like
sure.
that. You did something. She expressed it. Y'all had a conversation about it, and now you know you got a clear
Yeah.
understanding.
Yeah. It was half funny and half I was like, man, let me get my money back. But I tell you what, she still got
What?
that taser.
I can't take this.
She,
Give my
she
money
still got
back.
that.
Why I can't return this shit.
Yeah.
Good Lord.
She still got it. But that's it. I like this episode. I feel like we may have to come back to this in a different way, maybe
Absolutely.
different
You
questions and
know,
stuff. But
different questions, and you know, another guest of us, or you know, to get another point of view. Excuse me.
yeah,
You
yeah,
know.
Keisha, I'm a writer, so I need to write stuff down how I'm feeling and stuff. Because
Uh,
talking about it on the fly, I still feel like even after the episode's over, I still
mhm.
feel like I haven't fully said my piece on it, and that's why we end up having part twos and threes to
I
these
feel you.
episodes.
I
But
hear you on that. I hear you forget.
yeah, I'm satisfied with this so far. So I like that,
Absolutely.
and you definitely got some
Absolutely.
answers out of me for sure. So
For
yeah, yeah.
sure, for sure.
Like I said, it's always a
Yeah, I ain't
pleasure.
gonna lie. Listen, you got to know me on a different. You between you, Ronnie, as well as you know, Fat. Y'all will definitely get to know me on a different level. then
Hey,
some of the people,
we
some of
here
the
for it.
some of the people, yeah, some of the people who who I have been intimate with haven't even got to know me on that level, and that's because I shield myself off. But as I go through my journey with therapy, it's okay to open up. It's okay to talk.
Okay,
It's okay to express yourself. It's okay to
it is.
speak on how you feel it. You know what I mean? It's
Mhm.
what they call it, unpacking. It's okay to unpack.
Oh yeah,
It's okay.
yeah. And you need a safe space for that. And I feel like this is what we got right here. Shout out to the showrunner,
Absolutely.
Jacob. What's up with you? We'll talk.
We will talk. We will talk, my boy.
All right, all
We
right.
will
Keisha,
talk.
catch you later, man.